Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is iJumpShot OP, and yes, of course, I'm overpowered. I am coming at you with a CTF on cargo. This is in league play, which is kind of like pubs, but not really. It's a public gameplay meant for more competitive players. But it's a step down from game battles, which is, as you probably well know, competitive gaming, not to its max, but just a bit better than LAN play. So with this league play match, I'm playing by myself, a party of one, and yeah, I do pretty good. It's a close match. I believe it goes into overtime. Which, if you don't know, overtime with CTF, first round, you try and capture their flag, or they try and capture your flag, and whoever captures it first gets like a certain time, like they capture it in a certain time. Then the other team has to capture that one in the same amount of time or better. So with that being said, it's a bit more competitive, just like they tried to make Call of Duty Black Ops 2 more competitive game. But let's talk a bit about the competitive side of this. LAN tournaments. They just had UMG Chicago, which is where I live. I live in Chicago. I don't live where it was held. I live close, though. I live close enough where I could have gone. A couple of my friends did go. So it's pretty cool to have it here. Optic won, as you probably know. They are amazing, but they did have a bit of a challenge on Hardpoint, which I do not like Hardpoint to be, what's it called? Like a variant gameplay. The strategy, like anchoring and all that, and when you should leave the hardpoint and all that good stuff, but I just feel like it's not gonna be, or not that good of a game play. I'd rather have had domination or something, but they took that out. So the gameplays for LAN events are Surge, CTF, and Hardpoint. As you probably know, I believe at MW3 it was just Surge and CTF, which I liked a lot. That was probably one of my favorites. One of my favorite games, and yeah. And I don't know why it's lagging, but whatever. So with Hardpoint, you have to capture different objectives, not capture and hold them. It's kind of like domination, where you get points for capturing the objective, but it switches every like minute. So one hard point's going to be in the center, the other one's going to be at the right, the other one's going to be in the left, but it's always going to be in certain order, so you will know where to go, when to go, and like spawns and everything. That's why I don't really like this Hardpoint. I mean, it's an alright game mode, but I don't know about for competitive. My favorite is probably Capture the Flag. I enjoy that probably the most. Definitely the most. Next comes Search. And then it probably would have been Domination if they had it. But I guess Hardpoint has to come in there sometimes. So next is Hardpoint. I am also going to be live streaming on Twitch TV. You should probably check it out. Just search my name, iJumpShot OP, no spaces, and then I should come up. With that, I live stream with the Elgato HD capture card. I like it a lot. I think it's a really good like capture card, and is probably, I think, one of the smallest, definitely. and probably one of the best. But my live stream is working fine today. I'm just waiting for some of my friends to get on so we could, like, do some league play. But yesterday, it kept disconnecting, couldn't find the server. It was acting really funky, and I don't understand why. But it seems to be working fine now. I uninstalled it and I reinstalled it, and now it's working good. So that's always a bonus. And, yeah. So we lost the first round, first half, by 1 flag cap. They got it during the last second, and it was kind of bad. But I think, yeah, we captured one. I don't remember when. I didn't even realize the flag was behind me there. But so it does go into overtime. Oh, nice nade. And we do pretty good. We do end up winning this. If you want to know about that nade, is because, oh, I captured 2. It was because I was switching through teammates when I was spectating them because I died. And I was just kept switching them and I wasn't paying attention to the time. And I guess my time ran out. And I clicked the button again and I threw a nade. I do that a lot. Okay. So I'm going to talk a bit about UMG and how Optic won. They're playing, oh, I was watching it last night, not the tournament, the YouTube videos of it, and I can't remember who they were playing. It started with a C, like Crimsic, something like that. But Optic was down, I want to say, by 1. It was 2-1, and Optic was down, I think. So Crimsic, or whatever their name is, they needed 1 map to win it, to beat Optic. And it was Hardpoint on Hijack, which is honestly a very tough map for my team. And it looked like it was very tough for Optic at first. Optic was down by at least 40. I think that was the maximum, like the most they were ever down. I am not sure though. But Crimsic, I think that's their name. I'm not positive. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. I really don't care about their name. They lost. They ended up losing. It came down to the last seconds of the game. Optic was, it was in the 1 by the boats, the black boats at the end, but not in there. But it was in workout room, and Optic had control for it most of the time. It came down to the last 5 seconds, and they switched. They changed leader. Optic ended up winning by like 4, but they switched it from who was winning. Like, it went from 198, Optic winning 198, Crimsic had 197, and then Crimsic went up like to 200, and then Optic went up to 202 or something like that. So it switched at the end there like twice. Optic got the lead, and then Crimsic took it back, but then Optic got it again. It was pretty intense. I would watch the YouTube video if I were you. It's a really good gameplay. I forget who I think Scump went in really big. So did, I want to say Big Timer, but I'm not positive. I know Nade Shot had a few good kills, but I don't know. Nade Shot's always good. Then they played, it was tied 2-2 in the map count. And then they played Search and Destroy on Express, which was Very good gameplay. Optic went out to a kind of a lead at first, which I think they went up 3-0, maybe 2-0. And sorry for the screen going dark. And yeah. But then Crimson came back. They might have actually took the lead. I'm not positive. I think they took it 4-3. But then Optic won the next 2 games, next 2 rounds, and was up 5-4, and they won the last one. Crimson rushed A every time on offense. Optic switched it up a lot. I think for the first one, they went B, and then B again, and then A. I really don't remember. But Optic was switching it up. They always sent 2 to B, 1 center, or watching flank, and then normally nade shot went to A, which is fine. I mean, it's whatever. He didn't do that hot in this game, nade shot. I mean, he did alright, but I don't know. He kept losing gunfights. He was using the Scorpion, which I don't really care for that gun. I don't think it's that good. But I guess it's all about opinion and what you think is the better gun. And lagging again. I was live streaming when I was playing this, but I'm not live streaming now. So I have no idea why I would be lagging since it's in theater. But Optic won, I think it was 10K. So if you want to see the videos, check out Nade Shot. He has the one on Hijacked. And I think I do not know who has the one on Express. I would just search it up. It's pretty cool to hear how they do live commentaries. I think Optic Rambo, he's not even part of Optic anymore. Rambo did it, and so did this other guy. But it was funny because they had to whisper almost the whole time in Search and Destroy because the players are like 10 feet away from them, and they don't want them to give away their position. But it's pretty cool how they did it. They pretty everyone, and they also have on Codcaster this overview of the map, I guess, where it shows where everyone's going. So they played that, which was very cool. Like, they showed where everyone was going. That's how I knew that everyone, like Optic, went all B, all A, and how Crimson went all A every single time. Like, every time. I think that was a poor decision, but that's just them. I guess that's their gameplay. It probably worked before. I just didn't think it worked against... It obviously didn't work against Optic. But Optic didn't budge, even they went all every time, which is cool. And actually pretty smart, since you would think maybe they would send them all A, all of Optic, or maybe 3 instead of 1, or maybe even 2 instead of 1. But no, they just stuck to their original game plan, which is actually really smart. And yeah, this game's wrapping up. Like I said, check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/iJumpShotOP. Subscribe, leave a comment, rate. Thanks for watching. Peace out. I think I went 40-something and 20. Brought me up to Masters, so it's awesome. And once again, thanks for watching, and peace.